Hello Bearcat Nation, I'm Mr. Owens, sitting here with Dr. Loof and
Quentin Schaefer.
Quentin is another member of our Grassroots Be Kind team, and he's joining us this week to talk about some of the things going on for this week of January 13th. So what are some things going on this week, fellas?
You know, it's a pretty good week, pretty fun week, but it's a back to school, get focused week. There's not a lot of things going on during the day, during the week here, so it's a good time to get to class, really start solidifying that solid grades in those classes and just get after it as a student.
Awesome. As a student, how's the semester started off for you?
You know, it's good because I'm really getting back into the swing of things, and you know, I'm starting to feel pressure from my classes, and I think other people are feeling that too, and I think people just need to try to get comfortable with that again and try and just relieve some of that pressure they may not have felt over winter break.
How's the time management, getting back into the swing of things?
You know, it's a little hard right now, but I think I will end up getting back into it.
Good. Sometimes it takes a little time.
Awesome.
Are you guys hungry?
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, Friday night, there's going to be a spaghetti feed at the high school on the 17th. And all of our CTSOs have gotten together to do a big fundraiser.
Yep, it's from 4 to 8:30 in the cafeteria here at school. Any of our CTSO students or sponsors are selling those tickets. They're $8 pre-sale, but you can come the night of the event, and but they're going to charge you $2 more. So it's $10 at the door on the night of the 17th.
Do you think they would mind if I just gave them 20?
I think they'd appreciate it.
Yeah, kind of a free will donation over and above. What do you think?
You know, yeah, I think that'd be great for them. Just to support the cause.
So like DECA, FFA, FBLA, FCCLA, all of those crews are going to be working hard to do that. So Friday the 17th is also the last day you can do late registration for the ACT. So last Friday the 10th was the actual deadline. They extend that by a week to next Friday, which would be the 17th. You're just going to have to pay a little bit more for that February ACT.
Yep. I noticed that on the 21st of January, however, changing gears on you. UNK is going to be here at 9:45 in the meeting or in the morning to meet with any interested students about learning more about UNK. As always, it's best for you to go into your Naviance account and sign up for the opportunity to go visit with these college reps. Again, UNK will be here on the 21st at 9:45.
Yep, and if you do that, we'll send a pass to you to get you out of class to come down and meet with UNK, hear about some of the neat things they have going on there. I know we live in Kearney, we see UNK, we drive by UNK all the time, but there's always something new happening at UNK that we aren't always aware of, and so that is an outstanding opportunity for you. Do you know where you want to go to college yet?
You know, I don't know yet, depending on what I get for my ACT score and GPA in the future years.
So maybe you could go visit with UNK and hear what they have to offer.
Yeah, maybe I can.
How would you sign up for that?
Going to college Naviance.
Yeah, good, awesome. Seniors, don't forget, February 1st is the deadline for the Buffett Scholarship. I've done a few recommendations for people that are getting going on that. Don't be a last minute person if you want a Buffett Scholarship. Like John Baylor said the other day, the Susan Thompson Buffett Scholarship is the best scholarship in the nation. I heard him say that, and I wholeheartedly agree.
Do you have any more information on that? Can you know a little bit about what the award looks like?
Yep. You get your tuition and your room and board paid for. Depending on where you go to school, it has to be a public school, either UNL, UNK, Wayne State, Peru, Central Community College. You know, if you go to a 2-year college, they can actually help you out for 3 years. If you go to a 4-year college, they can help you out for 5 years. The thing I have found that I like the best about the Buffett Scholarship obviously is the money, because paying for college is tough. The Buffett Foundation has found a way to pay for almost all your college if you follow their guidelines, but the support system they give. If you get a Buffett Scholarship, whatever school you're at, Buffett Scholars get to meet together. They have mentors. They have certain classes at each of the schools that they all take together, some of those general education ones that they can work with them and get them to be successful in college.
It's pretty awesome.
So if you're eligible for it, if your SAR is $10,000 or below, you should be applying. You are crazy if you don't, and you want to go to school. Okay? Quentin, I think you need a Kit Kat.
That'd be great.
Dr. Loof, you look like a Twix.
I love it.
Okay?
Thank you.
I just tagged you guys. Okay, this week we're going to do tag cards, and all of your teachers have tag cards. And if you would like a tag card, just talk to one of your teachers. So right now I have just tagged Dr. Loof and I tagged Quentin.
Thank you.
And a tag card basically is we are going to do acts of kindness. And the tag card I gave you was give someone unexpectedly a small treat, or choose to be kind in your own way. And so you two, I hope sometime in the next week will give a treat to someone with that card and tell them to pay it forward. So there's a lot of different scenarios in the tag cards. All of our faculty will have some of those cards that if you're interested, let them know. But that's our kind of Be Kind challenge this week. I'm pretty excited about it.
I do.
So
I love it. You know, as we transition into a new decade, why not start with a new random act of kindness opportunity? This is a brand new opportunity, first time I've seen it, and I'm really excited to pay it forward. So thank you for bringing this to us.
you betcha.
Thank you.
I just make kindness a habit. Make them so they're not random acts of kindness. They're just acts of kindness on a daily level. So,
Right.
Yeah.
okay. Bearcat time this week, January 14th, freshmen. You guys are going to be doing the Nebraska Career Connections, okay? The Nebraska Career Connections is an awesome site that you guys will have an account in. You'll start taking some skills and some other assessments to kind of figure out what you're good at. There are a lot of things that we're good at that we don't realize we're good at.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when I graduated high school, I didn't see myself being a school counselor. And maybe if I'd have done more of these assessments, I might have become a counselor earlier in my career. You never know. Sophomores, you guys are going to be doing some on to college stuff. You'll be doing session 1A and 1B videos. It's introduction with English, and then you'll have an online quiz as well. Juniors, you guys get the 3A video with English, and you'll be doing English passage 1, 2, and 3. You know, I walked into a couple Bearcat times this week seeing if they had any login problems and things like that, and I saw kids with their Chromebooks open on the On to College site, taking some quizzes already, getting their scores. I was pretty geeked up about it just because they were already doing it and finding out what they could do and what they need to do.
Literally 25 minutes ago, I just received our October results from ACT. We had approximately 100 kids take it, and our number of students who normally would be receiving 15s, 16s, and 17s, they're now getting 18s, 19s, and 20s. I am fully committed to this program, and parents, I sure hope that you are encouraging your students to be real serious about this, because this is an opportunity for them to score well and help you reduce your money spent on college. Treat this as a job, folks. This is a great opportunity to really save some money when paying for college.
And you know, I look at some of our kids right now that have signed up for some classes at CCC, and they are asking for like their ACT score to see what level they should be in over there. So it's really important to put your best foot forward on it to make sure you're getting those classes that if you want to do early college classes and getting at the right level and getting the right credit for that.
Well, another example is you wouldn't think so much about the ACT being important for the military, but I was just visiting with the Air Force recruiters the other day at lunch, and I asked them, do you guys pay attention to our students' ACT? And believe it or not, they said yes. When we have 2 or 3 students or people in our branch of the military vying for certain jobs, we're going to look at their aptitude. We're going to look at their ability to be successful learning new material. So yes, they do look at their ACT scores. So even though you might not be a college-geared student, military, 2-year school, 4-year school, whatever it may be, we still use those numbers to help place students. So please take advantage of this opportunity.
I've even had businesses, certain industrial places call and ask about an ACT on a student who's applying for a job there that doesn't have any college experience but wants to work and make some money, and they've asked for them. So those are important too.
Sometimes business owners need to find a way to separate 2 different candidates. So why not use an aptitude test?
And part of that too, what they told me was they were looking at it as, does this kid just take a test or do they apply themselves on the test? And that's pretty important. Quentin, what do you think about the ACT?
I think it's a great way to measure a kid's intelligence and good way to really see how college ready you are and how ready you are for life.
Love
how
it.
you can apply
Good.
yourself.
Great answer.
Good. Seniors, you guys are going to be doing School Connect lesson 4-11. And that is developing, and not only developing, but keeping a work ethic.
We're getting to the point of the year, seniors, where you can start to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's our job and your parents' job, and most importantly, it's your job to make sure you stay focused and finish this thing out really, really positively and really strong. So continue to develop and keep that strong work ethic as you finish out here at Kearney High.
Quentin, what do you think about your work ethic?
I think it's really good, and I hope I can use it to apply to different jobs and to college so I can get higher up in life and really try my best.
Yep, you need to be surprised the number of recommendations I write and Dr. Loof writes and other faculty members write, and work ethic goes into those recommendations. And it's really easy to write that recommendation for kids that are involved in a lot of things and they balance their academics and their athletics and their activities, a part-time job. I just wrote one this morning, and I really hit on all those things the student was doing and why I felt she deserved the scholarship because of her work ethic. So
Yeah, absolutely.
all right, something coming up here next month, just to kind of get you guys on your radar, is we're actually going to start doing registration work for next school year. Can you believe that?
It's coming up fast.
So, we'll be doing some activities in Bearcat time with you, trying to do a 4-year plan to figure out what classes you want to take, what classes you need to take. One thing I really want to hammer on to our students and our parents is make sure you are looking at the sheet when your student gets it that talks about their prerequisites, okay? Quentin, have you ever had any problems with prerequisites?
Not really. Maybe doubling up a little bit, but that's about it. Got it figured out.
Good. Because, I have kids that want to get into a certain class, and they like doing things like editing the video that we send you, and they want to be in media productions, but they didn't have the prerequisite for it yet. So getting that order down the line and figuring out what I have to take here, then I can take that class I want to take is pretty important.
Right, we'll begin that process on February 10th. That's a Monday, and more information will be coming here shortly. Mr. Boyd and his team are putting together some really general information. It's easy to read, easy to follow and understand, but that information will be coming to you shortly as we lay out the week of February 10th through Monday the 17th, the registration and advisement process going through Bearcat time. That also happens to be a parent-teacher conference week as well. We'll have conferences on Tuesday, February 11th from 5:30 to 9, and then again on February 13th, Thursday night, we will have prearranged conferences. And then I know our teachers are really excited about this. We get February 14th off as a result of those parent-teacher conferences. So no school on February 14th for you early planners.
I think Dr. Loof did that on purpose so we could all have Valentine's Day off.
Yeah.
Especially for you, sir.
Yeah. Spend time with those I care about on Valentine's
Right
Day.
on.
Right? From our team to you guys, we hope you have a great week. We had a great first week of school, and we're ready to kick it off and keep it going. So tag somebody, do something kind. Thank you.
Go Bearcats!